Hello, welcome back to the Horror and Metal channel, which we don't just cover horror movies and heavy metal music, also talk about comics and superheroes, so that's what I'm going to talk about with you today. About a week ago, I saw the latest installment in the MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Captain Marvel, and, well, what did I think? I'm going to make this brief. I'm going to make this short and sweet. I was pretty disappointed. I found it very underwhelming. I found it mostly a letdown. Sorry to say. If you agree with me or not, I mean, it's just my opinion. I know it's getting a lot of bad reviews, so a lot of people didn't really enjoy it, so I'm not the only one. I'm not in the minority like I was with Spider-Man Homecoming, even though that movie grew on me. I actually kind of like it now. I don't think this movie will. But yeah, let's go ahead and go pros and cons with this one. Now, it wasn't all bad. There were some strong points. There were some things I liked. Now, first, the cons. Okay, let's just get the obvious out of the way. Brie Larson. Okay, I know she's a good actress. I liked her in Kong Skull Island. She can do better than that. I know she can do a lot better. She could have been a great Captain Marvel. I don't really blame her. I think it might have been in direction, but she was very wooden, very robotic throughout the movie. She had like maybe 3 different facial expressions, and I thought it was weird because Jude Law, who played her mentor, kept telling her to keep her emotions in check and try to control her emotions, which I thought was weird because she wasn't emotional at all throughout the movie. She just kind of sleepwalked through it. She was very expressionless. I don't know if that might have been what they were going for because she was raised by aliens and didn't know she was actually human. Maybe that was the intention. I don't know. I don't think so, though. But yeah, she was just very wooden, and there hasn't been a Marvel Cinematic Universe movie where the lead was that gave that bad of a performance. I'm sorry to say. This was the first. Another con is that it just seemed generic. It just seemed like a typical by-the-numbers Marvel superhero movie. It didn't bring anything new or different to the table. There's a bunch of unnecessary twists, which were very predictable, I might add. I saw them all coming. Oh, the bad guy's really the good guy. The good guy's really the bad guy. They've done that so many times. It just felt so basic and uninspired here. Just so by-the-numbers. Let's see. Yeah, all the unnecessary, silly twists were cons. Let's see, what else? Pretty much those are like the only cons I can think of, but they're very big cons. They definitely hurt the movie. When the movie has an underwhelming lead, it's not a good sign. Alright, well, now what did I like about the movie? The pros, well, Sam Jackson's a lot of fun to watch, as always. It was cool seeing a younger, less experienced version of Nick Fury this time. I thought that was cool. I loved the 90s setting. I loved seeing the Blockbuster, the Smashing Pumpkins posters. They really milked the 90s setting for all it's worth. It was like when they set a movie in the 80s and throw Rubik's Cubes at the screen all the time. You know, they really want to let you know this in the 90s. And I like that. They did a good job. I loved seeing all the 90s stuff. It was very nostalgic for me. It was very cool. Also, the supporting cast, for the most part, was pretty good. Jude Law was good. The guy who played I forget his name. The guy who played the leader of the Skrulls was good. I like the cat. The cat, which this is a spoiler for your review, so I won't give anything away about the cat. But the cat was cool. Though I saw the twist. I thought that was obvious too. Let's see, what else? The Skrulls were awesome in general. Their shape-shifting abilities, their powers to transform. I always thought they were cool. They were great villains in the book. They were awesome up until a certain unnecessary and completely predictable and totally stupid twist. Which I won't give away the twist, but I think you'll see it coming just like I did, because it's so blatantly predictable. It's so obvious and very stupid. And then unneeded. But other than that, they were awesome. The Skrulls were awesome. The Kree were done very well. I love seeing the Kree planet. I thought Jude Law was going to be playing Mar-Vell, the original Captain Marvel before Carol Danvers became Miss Marvel and all that. But no, he's playing a different character, and Mar-Vell is actually a woman this time. I forget that actress's name, but I've seen her in a lot of other movies. The movie's not fresh in my mind because I saw it like a week ago. And I should have gave a first impressions video then, but I'm just going by memory. I need to watch it again, which is going to be a chore. But yeah, I'm about half and half. I give it maybe like a 6 out of 10, maybe a 7, a very low 7. Because again, there were things that I enjoyed. The CGI was really good. I thought the effects were good. The visuals were good. Everybody looked great. The Skrulls, the design looked awesome. Again, the performance by the lead Skrull was great. They need to have more performances like that for the villains, even though there's a stupid twist. Which again, I won't get into spoilers. Brie Larson's acting just could have been way better. And I know she has it in her to be she could have been a great Captain Marvel. She has potential. I feel like when we see her as Captain Marvel again in like Endgame or any other future MCU movies, I feel like it's going to be better because I know she has it in her. Again, I blame the direction more than I do her. What else? Again, just going by memory. Yeah, it was entertaining. I wasn't really bored per se, which is a good sign. But it was just very generic. It was just very basic. It just felt like Marvel by the numbers. Just like it didn't do anything interesting. It didn't take it anywhere that we haven't already seen any of the other movies go. Another pro, I guess, was there wasn't like a whole lot of comedy. Like the comedy wasn't overdone. It didn't feel out of place like it did in some of the other Marvel movies. I'm all for there to be comedy. I'm not saying they have to be all dark and serious like Nolan's Batman trilogy. No, not at all. Not at all. It shouldn't be like that at all. I'm just saying, the comedy there should be a balance. There should be enough serious moments. This movie was serious enough, so, I'll give it that. Yeah, mostly, guys, I was just underwhelmed, and it's kind of hard to do a fair review of this without getting into any spoilers, because I think most of the things I didn't like about it involved all the unnecessary, needlessly predictable and cliche twists in the movie, especially involving the Skrulls, which I didn't like at all. And Jude Law's character, again, predictable, and it wasn't needed. It was just there for the sake of having a twist. Again, I'm not going to give it away, but you'll see it coming too when you see the movie. Overall, it was just very, very generic and very, very underwhelming and very forgettable. It just didn't stick with me. But anyway, yeah, that's Captain Marvel. I'm sorry, guys, I didn't care for it. Maybe I'll watch it again when it comes out on video, and maybe it'll grow on me. But I think the cons are a little hard to overlook. Again, there was a few things that were done well, but I don't think it was enough. I think the movie was very mediocre. But I did see another superhero movie today, and I'm going to give my thoughts on that right now. So stay tuned for that. All right, guys, I'm Hellhound. See you soon.